What's up, my fellow model builders? It's Rick Arter here, and just a quick look at the workbench, show you guys what I'm doing on this very rainy night. So I got the 49 Merc out here, as you can see, trying to get that GT500 engine assembled. It's going together pretty good, a little bit of sanding here and there. Biggest thing I found with this car is just the mold lines. Everything seems to fit pretty good, but there's a lot of mold lines everywhere, and that's kind of what I'm going to be working on here in a few minutes once I get done with this video. I'm going to be prepping the body, and I'll make another video of that showing like a before and after or something like that probably. And then back here is the Diamond Rio, which thanks to the YouTuber that corrected me on the spelling of Rio. I don't know how I kept putting R-I-O instead of R-E-O, but oh well, thanks a lot for that. I probably would have kept doing it if you wouldn't have said anything. So yeah guys, that's about what's going on. And if you were wondering, this is the 2010 GT500 kit. That engine will be going in there. Some more parts. There's the 49 Merc kit, and I can't wait to open this up here. This mechanics set. Showed the video of this the other day. I picked up a couple kits plus this. I'm going to do a review on this. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it sure beats scratch building all this stuff. So I'll get a video of that up, and hopefully I'll have my little garage diorama scene built up here. I got some foam board. I just need to cut it up and get all measured out. So that's that. And that's about where we're sitting, guys. So if anybody was wondering what's going on in the ScaleCarModels workshop, this is what I'm doing. Depending on how I feel, I started to slightly weather with my standing stick the GT500 tires, and I'm probably just going to do it on the back, just give it a slight little sanding, just kind of like the little lugs that stick out, not really the whole tire itself, just to kind of give it that I guess showroom cleaned up appearance, but maybe someone just took it out of the back, you know, and did a quick little burnout or something. Something that'd be fun with this car. And I'm trying to come up with a name, and I figure I was going to kind of call it the 49 Merc GT500, but I kind of thought that was stupid. So I'm thinking, you know, thinking in a one-to-one application, if someone was going to do this, they probably wouldn't leave it stock. So I'm thinking about calling it like the GT1000 or something. You know, have it, you know, have some modifications to it, maybe plumb in a nitrous system or something, you know, and since it's got a supercharger, you know, you got all kinds of stuff you can do with that, and internal bolt-ons, and you know, rotating assembly, cam work, I should say head work, new cams, all kinds of stuff. So 1,000 horsepower on a Roots supercharged 4.6 dual overhead cam is definitely possible. So maybe we'll call it something like that. I don't know. Just sounded kind of cool in my head instead of just calling it the GT500, calling it like a GT1000. If you guys got any ideas on anything like that, feel free. And as far as the interior goes, I was talking about doing the, I don't know if I actually have them in here or not. Yeah, I do. Doing the GT500 seats, but as someone stated, it doesn't really fit right, and I'm not going to use the GT500 rear seat, so I might just go with the factory interior and you know, go from there, because that way it'll kind of give it a restored kind of look, like someone wanted to keep it pretty much factory looking except for the wheels, tires, brakes, and the engine and transmission. Obviously everything else will be pretty much standard 49 Merc attire. But yeah guys, like I said, once I get more building on this, you know, I'll probably come up with more ideas, or I'll probably change things, but right now I'm going for just a resto mod kind of street rod 49 Merc that's, you know, basically, I don't know, I haven't figured out. At first I was just going to flat black the body, but I think that since I'm going to go through all the work and prep the body and sand it down, get all the mold lines and everything off, which I really haven't done in the past. I've done a little bit of cleanup here and there, but I think I'm going to do the full treatment on this. I'm probably not going to go crazy and polish it up or anything, but I got some 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000 grit sandpaper. I could use that up if I had to. But we'll see how I feel, and you know, how time allows, as always. But I got all these parts here prepped for the 4.6. I just have to glue them all together. I got the two block halves together, and it's all pretty much prepped. The workbench is kind of a mess, but it's workable. so I can't complain. Started doing some work on the service body. Got a bunch of pieces of scrap there I found. It's going to be 8 feet wide by 16 feet long, and then it's going to also have a fuel tank mounted on it and a generator, and it's going to have a little station there where you can hook up the hoses and everything. I don't know if I'm going to do real hoses or I'm just going to, you know, block it off with a door or something like that just to represent where it would be. I don't know how much detail I'm going to go into it, but that, and I also picked up the newer 1/32 scale wheels and tires. They look awesome. Need to modify the suspension a little bit, lower it down, give it a more realistic look, and should be good to finish building and prime and paint once the weather gets better. So yeah guys, that's just what I'm up to. This video's gone on long enough. I don't want to bore you guys, but if you guys have any thoughts, ideas, comments, whatnot, leave them below. Great community we got here. I always love seeing new builders. You know, I'll go on YouTube every once in a while and type in you know, model build or car model build or Revell or something like that, and I'll just go, you know, the last month, or, you know, go by date added or something like that, and pretty much every time I do it I find one new builder, whether it's, you know, a car builder or a truck builder or some kind of model related building, which is really cool. So it's good to see that the community is expanding all the time and getting a lot of new builders, and, you know, everything seems to be going good. Haven't had any problem with any person here, and everybody's honest, and, you know, they do what they need to do and handle their part of things, and had a lot of good luck with shipping and receiving and stuff like that with different packages from people, and so I thank everyone for that. So 2013, it's a new year. The month's January is almost over, and yeah, so we'll see how the rest of the year goes. Lots of reviews coming, as you guys can tell. I've been kind of pumping the reviews out lately, and that's because I gotta get rid of a bunch of kits here coming up. I got a few things that are going on and just don't need that many kits at the moment, because most of them I can go buy anytime. They're all pretty much new, so I'm just going to get rid of a bunch of those. But more videos on that to come, guys. Like I said, I don't want to drag this on too long. You guys all have a great night. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.